Hello, thank you for tuning into From Darkness to Light. My name is Shawnee and I will be your host. Today I'm introducing one of my newer segments. It's called Tales from the Hood. TAILS. Because this is about people. This is about hind parts. This is about butts from the hood. What's going on in the hood. People that you may have in them streets who's looking for a way out, looking for a way home. Okay, at the end of this reading, there will be messages, guidance messages on what you could possibly do, you or your person or persons of interest, to get yourselves from out of this sticky situation. Okay, um, this is definitely about what's going on in them streets with you, with your loved ones, whatever the case may be. Here for you, collective. Okay, let's see. Keep in mind, collective, that these messages can be disturbing. They can be triggering, okay, at times. Not all the time, but at times. Right now, this is for all signs, but in the future, I may divide it up between earth energy, air energy, water energy, and fire energy. Okay, so stay tuned for that, collectives. Let's get started. Let's see what's going on in them streets. Okay, so for starters, we have entrapment, collective. Beware. When somebody's trying to get you caught up in something, you or your person, somebody's trying to get caught up. There's a storm coming. You see what I'm saying? Mm. Be mindful, be careful, collectives. Somebody might be trying to set a trap for you. Look, at the bottom of the deck, we have working with the enemy. Okay, let's see what else we have in this situation. So for starters, collective, this is a warning. We have entrapment. There's a storm coming. So this is a warning. This can be conflict. This can be an argument. This can be a fight. This can be something totally different depending on how deep in them streets you or your person of interest actually go. Okay? Keep in mind, collective, this one is pre-recorded because I felt like the collective needed to be eased into what these messages are. But when I go to post in the future, these readings will be live. But I wanted you to be aware of how bad that it could possibly get, so that when I do a live in the future, you can distinguish whether or not you would like to be a part of that. Okay? Now, collective, let's continue. We have entrapment here, and there's a storm coming. That's a message to beware. Be mindful. Okay, somebody might be planning something, planning to get you caught up, or vice versa. Let me grab that. We also have control freak and mind control. Okay, so this is going on because someone wants control over you or a situation. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have late night activity. Keep in mind, this can be going on at night, after hours. Let's see what else we have. We also have the school is involved. Okay, so this doesn't necessarily have to be an actual school. Okay, this is someone who is learning them streets, or who has been teaching you them streets, or your person them streets. This is someone that you may look up to or want to be like. Okay, I feel like with the school involved, this is about somebody educating someone else to the game. Okay, now whoever this is does not have the party's best interest at heart in this situation. Okay, I feel like this person just wants control over this person. It's like someone is in training. That's what it's like, collective. Someone here is in training. They have a hold of someone. This could be someone young, but it does not have to be. This individual has a hold of someone. They know that they can mold this individual into what it is or who it is that they want them to be. This would be somebody that this individual is keeping close by their side. This the victim might be following this person around, okay, because they admire this individual, whoever this is, but something is coming. In this situation, I feel like the victim here, this is the one that may get caught up. Okay, it's a feeling here, collective, of someone not knowing what they're getting into due to the fact that they may be immature. Again, they may be young, but they don't have to be. They just may be immature minded in this situation, and I feel like they're following behind someone else. That's what this is. I feel like they're following behind someone else, and in doing so, this is about to get them caught up in a situation that they may not see coming, or just did not really want part in. Prison time can be involved for a lot of you in this situation. You are your person of interest. Let's see what else we have here. We also have watching the house, okay? So with this coming out, collective, this could be someone that's always lurking, around your house or around your neighborhood, just trying to keep an eye out or watch out to where you live, or to where you spend most of your time, where you're hanging out, or where this individual is hanging out. We got selling out at the bottom of the deck. So this could be somebody that you trust. This could be somebody that you trust. Let's get one more card for this situation. Okay, well, they gave me more. Okay, so there's lies in the media, basically gossiping on the streets or Facebook, Instagram, something like that. Family affair. There's family involved here for a lot of you. This may not be you, but this could be a family member of yours. And see what I'm saying? We got crooked cops. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be crooked cops, but with this coming out, collective, this is something basically that you or this individual does not see coming, basically that the cops is already on to them. And it makes sense because you have watch in the house here. So some of you may not be aware of what's going on, but you need to pay attention to your surroundings. There may be, like I said, cops already involved in this situation where they're looking to do some type of raid, or kicking in the door, or whatever the case may be. Okay, this all feels too look, just before dawn at the bottom of the deck, collective. See what I'm saying? And earlier you had night activity. Okay, so whatever this is that's going on, I feel like it's getting ready to take place before the sun comes up, while it's still dark outside, while it's still night outside. Look, the plot thickens. Basically, is more to this situation than you know that's going on here. And we have sleeping with the enemy. So possibly it's someone in the household that may have set this situation up, or set this person up. This so feels like a setup with entrapment here. So feels like a setup in this situation, collective. Okay, so basically this is a warning to someone. And how this works for you, collective, is you know what part you play in this situation. You know what part your family member plays in this situation. Entrapment. There's a storm coming. Control freak, mind control. The school is involved. Basically, there is a teacher. Not necessarily a situation that's pertaining to children, but this is someone who's been teaching, trying to teach someone either how to be like them, or the ways of the street, the ways of the game, the tricks to the trade. That's what this is about. So try not to get confused, collective. We also have control freak here, mind control. Somebody is using mind control tactics to have this individual thinking that they actually care about them, or care about their well-being, or care about what's happening or going on with them. Okay, for some of you, this is somebody so-called friend, this could be a frenemy who decided to line this individual's pockets with money or whatever the case may be. Just control tactics being used in this situation. Okay, they might be guilt tripping someone, making someone feel bad that they don't have enough, or they can't do this, or they can't handle the job, whatever the case may be, to work over this immature individual. Now, in the process of this, little do someone know, you have the cops, so somebody is watching the house. Okay, somebody is watching the house. Lies in the media, family affair, and crooked cops. So basically, don't believe what you hear. With this lies in the media, don't believe what you hear. Don't believe what you hear. Okay, start using your intuition, whether this is your situation, collective, or someone else's situation. Start using your intuition to get yourself out of this situation, or the ones you love out of this situation, whoever this is actually pertaining to for you. Okay, and the cops are involved here. Okay, and it doesn't have to be cops, it's law in general. Law in general. And we're watching the house, family affair. Okay, and this could be a family that need to be aware that there's already cops watching the house. Okay, this can be talking of some of you in the spot. All right, not knowing what's going on, thinking that everything is peachy, and it's a possibility that somebody within the family done sold someone out here. So it may be a need to take back, not maybe, but there's a need in general to take a step back from this situation before it gets out of control. And if it's coming up in this reading collective, that means there's still time to do something about this situation. There is still time. There's still time for you to be alerted to what's going on around you, whether you have to make quick moves or however it go here. Okay? I feel like you have some people sitting up in the spot not paying attention, possibly enjoying their wealth, possibly enjoying their gain or whatever the case may be. I'm hearing roll and roll. So at the time that this can be going on, somebody might be gambling, rolling dice in the house, or whatever the case may be. I feel like whoever this is that's watching the houses was waiting for a time where you were not focused on what was going on outside of the house. There's multiple people involved in this situation. And with this family affair here, oh wow. Okay. All right, collective, something else has come up. Listen, for some of you, yeah, you're hustling out of the house, or you have drugs, paraphernalia, whatever it is that you have in the house that you're not supposed to have in the house, and you may also have children. Okay, I feel like you could have babies in here, but this is not what this is about. I feel like you have big children who go to school. I feel like you have big children who go to school. I feel like for some of you, um this situation that you may be getting ready to be trapped in came up because one of these kids went to school and said something that may have said something, did something, or looked some type of way that may have alerted the teacher or the principal or any type of authority figure in the school to what was going on at home. To what was going on at home. Now, these kids, your child, son or daughter may not have come home to tell you this. You may not have been checking in on your son or daughter, asking, well, how was your day? What you do today? Anything, you know what I'm saying? You may not have been having that type of focus that you needed to have in your child. When your child comes home from school, you question them, ask them how their day went, making sure there's no bullies being bothering them, or whatever the case may be. Somehow or another, someone's kids has been caught up in this situation, and the school is involved. So what happened is somebody here may have called ACS, and ACS may have called the cops in this situation. Child Protective Services may call the police in this situation. And instead of them alerting you to what's going on, for a lot of you in this situation, what happened is that some cop or detective or whatever the case may be decided to build a case. without even looking into the situation fully. They may have did the superficial work on the situation. They may have been, again, watching the house, watch who comes and goes, watching the kids come out in and out the house, whatever activity that's going on. This person was watching and decided to build a case. Okay? And this is how it's a family affair. This is how it's multiple people involved in this situation for a lot of you. Lies in the media. So somebody has been possibly lying again on Facebook or whatever the case may be. And it doesn't have to necessarily be an adult. It could have been one of the kids in the household, collective. You got to view this situation from all aspects, because there's a storm coming. There's a storm coming. Somebody's child might have gotten on Facebook or gotten online or gotten in school and said, you know what? My mom or my dad just bought this. My mom or my dad just got that. Somebody might have asked them, well, how did they get a hold of that? Well, how did they do this? How did they do that? It depends on what it is that's been going on. If this story applies to you, collective, you'll know. You'll know what part you play in this situation, whether there's children involved or not. You'll know. Now let's see what messages we have, what advice we have regarding this situation. We have, you should reach out. I don't know if you can see that clear because my marker was going out, but you should reach out. So basically, this is saying that you should reach out to someone that might be able to help the situation. Now we have at the bottom of the deck, don't sign that. So basically, collective, don't agree to nothing. Don't make no deals. Don't sign no contracts, no nothing. I don't care what they talking about. You should reach out. Basically, seek some type of help. Seek some type of assistance regarding this situation. Don't sign that. Whatever it is that they're coming to the house with, don't sign it. Don't sign it. Let's see. Get some more information before you make a decision on this situation. Look. See, we got lawyer up. It's not a game, collective. We got lawyer up here. Spirit is telling you what need to be done. Don't sign nothing. Get you a lawyer. Because somebody is coming. Somebody is coming to that house to knock on the door, whatever the case may be. Don't sign nothing. Don't sign no statements. Don't sign no nothing. Okay? Nothing. We have wait and see. You see what I'm saying, collective? Wait and see. Don't make no quick decisions that you can't take back later. Wait and see. I'm telling you. Let's see what other messages we have regarding this situation. And keep in mind, it's you. Collective, this is a recorded video. If you need to go back and hear some stuff over, do it. Do it. Don't be so stuck in your pride and ego that you want to ignore certain signs. You want to ignore certain warnings and stuff like that. Don't do that. Don't do that, because it's obvious that there's something getting ready to go on here that's about to change somebody's life. If you need to rewind the damn video, watch that shit 3, 4, 5 times if that's what you need to do in order to gain some type of clarity about your situation. Don't be so stuck in your pride and ego that you won't accept help. Reach out. Okay, collective? And I also do personals. Okay? I haven't set up the charge list for the personals, but for right now, it's anything that's $10 donation and above will get you a personal. It will get you a personal. If this is something that you want, as far as a specific reading that you want, then you would ask for the Tales from the Hood reading. Okay? You would ask for the Tales from the Hood reading. Let's see what other messages we have for you. Yeah, don't be so stuck up and look, cut ties. See what I'm saying? Is somebody here in your circle that may have may have betrayed you. For those of you who this is not dealing with a child, we have cut ties here. There's someone in your circle that you may need to let go of. You may need to let go of because they ain't nothing but trouble. Keep in mind the time frames I said in this reading too, collective, just before dawn. Nighttime energy, okay? Keep in mind. We also have get tested. Okay? I don't feel like this is STD or sickness energy or anything like that. I feel like that's more so somebody is getting ready to be tested. I feel like spirit is telling you to test those around you, to ask questions. I don't feel like this is like that STD or somebody's sick energy. No. I feel like this is spirit telling you to start asking questions regarding the people that you have in your circle. That's what I feel like. Let's get one more for this situation. And we also have time to pick a side. So you got I'm telling you, you had somebody there who was playing both sides of the fence. Both sides of the fence, whatever that is for you, collective. You might have had somebody who was reporting to the cops or doing this or doing that, and now this shit, things is about to get out of hand. They're going to have to figure out what they going to do. Because if this is somebody that you got in your midst, if this is somebody that's in your circle, by your side, and they just decide to get up and take flight, y'all going to be wondering, as far as the family affair go, y'all going to be wondering, well, why this person dipped out so quick? Where they going? And then that automatically tell you who the rat is in this situation. If there is a rat, okay, that'll automatically tell you who it is. But see, they know this. So they know they can't just get up and walk away. But at the same time, they know they don't want to stay because they may get caught up in this situation and they don't want to. Look, at the bottom of the deck, we have get more information. You see what I'm saying, collective? Get more information. Collective. Thank you for joining me in my new segment, Tales from the Hood. Hope to see you again soon in this situation. Like I said, well, not this particular situation, but like I said, collective, this is a new segment that I will be doing every now and then. I know the next one will be live. The next one will be live, and keep in mind, now that you see how it can get even worse than this. I just want you to know ahead of time, it can get even worse than this. So before you decide to actually sit in on a live, make sure you read the title of the live in case you don't want to find yourself in a situation where your situation is being read or where your situation is being exposed, because in a live, it will expose the live energy of the viewers, of the watchers in that video. Okay? Collective, that's what I have for you. Thank you once again for joining me. From darkness to light, my name is Chaunie. Collective, have a great week.